explain to my friend the race tiers in Dragon Ball and why there isn't actually a superior race in Dragon Ball. And I'm gonna walk y'all through it. All right, so we have the. All right, I meant like I meant like yo, we gotta no, we don't gotta restart. We don't gotta restart. But so first, we're gonna lay out all of the races for you. So there's humans, androids, Saiyans, Namekians, like the Frieza race, and then the demons and stuff. Basically, the people with magic. Androids. No. That's just like a. I just wanted to make a subclass for them. They're humans still, but there's. I don't know. Yeah. Like So there's this entire arc in Dragon Ball. It's Dr. Gero. He like. I don't want to spoil it in case you start watching, but he makes the androids. He makes the androids. But basically, no. There's only like a couple, and then there's Cell. But anyways, so the androids, the humans, the Saiyans. I guess like I can include the Kais, the Destroyers, the Majin, and the Frost Giants. I mean not Frost Giants. Um so Beerus, he's a destroyer, but he's not really a specific race. He's just like so there's a hierarchy in Dragon Ball of the gods and stuff. There's Kami, he's the one on Earth. That's a Namekian. Um and then there are the Kais. There's Grand Kai, Kais of the galaxy, and then it goes like sections. It's up and up and up. But when Goku's from planet Vegeta, that's the same planet. But so Saiyans, they're just like the raw power, and they're probably the least overpowered. Actually, well, like Saiyans are probably like the better average people because they have key control. They can't sense key. They're not altogether good at controlling it without training. Um, they're just really strong and naturally, biologically gifted, basically. The humans, they're really good with like their techniques and stuff. That's why I think Dragon Ball is balanced. Namekians, they're biologically, they have like, they can stretch their arms out, regenerate. They can create the Dragon Balls. Um, Frieza's race, they're just insanely, they have insane potential. Like, Frieza, he went from like planet to universe in 4 months of training. Yeah. Like, he can destroy the universe down to an atom. Not like, oh, there's fragment, but like, I don't know why people like Dragon Ball. When Dragon Ball destroys a planet, it scales higher than like if Naruto destroyed a planet. Because when they destroy a planet, there's like nothing left. Literally nothing. So it's actually a higher magnitude of planetary. No. I'm just saying, like, as an example, if like they all poured out their power and hit the planet, and they left like they split in half, that'd be way weaker than Dragon Ball's planetary. Like, this is why Invincible doesn't scale to like Saiyan Saga Goku, because they have the like planet feet. Like, they didn't fully destroy the planet; they just sort of flew through the core. Like when someone in Dragon Ball destroys a planet, they reduce it to dust. It's much different. It's like Space Racer's not planetary. His gun's planetary. Yeah, but Goku could just speed blitz him. He's massively faster than light. He's like Goku has unrelative speed to where it doesn't matter. He's just infinite, basically infinite speed. They were just so Space Racer, um just because he's the whole plot of Space Racer, it's that he only uses it when he has to. So he's not going to shoot off like multiple beams. He's gonna destabilize the core, and then all three of them are gonna fly through it. But anyways, so we have the humans, the Saiyans, the Namekians. Then we have the demon realm. Yeah. And dark green sometimes. But anyways, then we have the Majin. The Majin are they're like the most gifted out of everyone. They have insane regeneration, like they can regenerate from an atom. It doesn't cost them any stamina or ki. That's like I guess chakra and Dragon Ball. And they can stretch their body out. They're like Namekians on steroids, and Majin Buu also had like this insane copying. He could like copy anything basically. No, Kid Buu is like a Namekian, but he's like a Namekian, but he's better. He's basically, yeah. Also, they can absorb things like if something's strong, like there are characters in the Buu arc stronger than Buu. He got them tricked into absorbing themselves. And that's what got him so powerful. They have like insane potential as well. Like Buu in Super, he got from like universal to highly outer universal in 1 day of training. He got like basically infinitely stronger in like 1 day of training. Potential is insane. But humans and stuff, they've been shown to be able to combat him with like Krillin's. He has this technique, the Destructo Disc. He can like hurt people 13 times stronger than him with it. Like he can kill them. You have to. No, because their techniques, they were like the baseline. They were the best, basically, in ki control. Like Frieza, he had the Death Beam, but that's it. He copied Krillin's technique, his Destructo Disc, and he used it against Goku. But also, they're heavily nerfed by their lack of transformation. But basically, their potential is crazy. If they're training with someone stronger than them, they're gonna get like a fraction of them, like the strength of someone else. But they still get really strong. So the reason I think equalized stats is because, like, I think it's even. They all have their own abilities and skills, and they all like have drawbacks. Like Frieza's race is easily second most overpowered, second to Majin Buu, because Frieza's race can breathe in space, and Majin Buu can. So they're way overpowered because they can just destroy a planet and win. Oh, Yardrat. They have the insane abilities as well. They had the abilities that, like, instant transmission. It's instant. Like, there's no wait between it. It's literally instant. So, Super Saiyan, it's a times 50 multiplier. Super Saiyan 2, it's times 100 on that. And then Super Saiyan 3, it's times like 300 over that or something. So it's like exponential. Piccolo's race is actually, they can make like clones of themselves and stuff. Oh, sorry. I gotta take a breath. But anyways, yeah. I think androids, they have infinite energy. They just don't run out. They have like energy generators. And yeah. No. Vegeta, he became friends in the Saiyan Saga whenever they all jumped him. No, he's a Saiyan. He's a Saiyan. But he was raised on Earth. No, they had an entire planet. But Frieza destroyed their planet. That's why Goku is on Earth. Yeah, he's main villain. He's like the first saga, basically, other than Saiyan Saga. Saiyan Saga was just like introducing Saiyans and outer people. In Dragon Ball, it was just Goku and like the humans of Earth, and he was fighting them. Plus Piccolo. Piccolo's final boss, basically. Yeah. No. Bora. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Hybrid Saiyans. Hybrid Saiyans are overpowered. Gohan, he was able to fight Frieza. He had like a power level of 160 before he went to Namek. He left Namek with a power level of like 500,000. And it scales like a power level of 1, a power level of. They have guides. They have guides. They have guides. But yeah, like a power level of 5, it's 10 times weaker than a power level of 10. It's exponential scaling. So like 280 to 500,000 is even crazier when you think about it like that. Like, so if you were power level of 5, you wouldn't be destroying buildings, but if you were a power level of like 7, you'd be destroying mountains. Yeah. So he had that potential. He has like rage boost and stuff. Cause he's hybrid, I don't know. Like Trunks' ass pull in Super was crazy. He went from like Trunks, bro, you haven't even watched the series. He has an ass pull transformation in Super, where he goes from Android Saga scaling. That's like Dragon Ball from 1950s to Super scaling Dragon Ball in 2010s or 2020. Yeah, like real world, like 50 years have gone by since Trunks first made his appearance. He went from 50 years ago to like today's strength. Like that's literally he went from like Galaxy to they stay in their prime till 80 Saiyans. Then they start to age. No, 80 years old. Like they stay in their prime till 80 years old. I guess. Like Master Roshi's like immortal. He has this plant that makes him immortal or something. Dude, Roshi actually might have the most potential. He went from not even planetary to high outer versal universal. And Tournament of Power. He like this. So Frieza is multiversal, like all like 16 universes. He could destroy it. Black Frieza. Yeah, the Tournament of Power. It was like, dude, Tournament of Power was so good. It was all of the universes they got together and they fought in a tournament to survive. Zeno, he's the strongest. He can destroy all of the multiverses. Zeno's palace or whatever. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's also like if you just travel far enough. Yeah. Also, like the cosmology in Dragon Ball is insane. Like when I say universal to Dragon Ball, that's infinite. So there's this place called Otherworld. It's infinite. And then there's 7 layers of infinity inside it. And Goku fighting Beerus at the start of Super, they were gonna destroy all of that if they weren't careful. A lot. It's like one continuous series and then GT. GT Goku scales to like beginning of Super Goku. Although people argue and say he's actually stronger than Super Goku. There's 2 timelines. Yeah. Well, actually, there's infinite timelines. Well, actually, End of Z Goku's infinite strength, cause he scales to a Raleigh, and she's a gag character, and she has this manga of her cutting into her own thing like infinity, and it just goes on and on and on, and Goku scales above her and Z. End of Z. End of Z is like Z is one continuous series, and that's super everything. So he actually has infinite strength. So yeah, he beats anything. He ends up being episodes. There's like I think like I don't know, probably like I'm guessing 2,000 episodes. Yeah, I've watched all of it except like I've only watched half of Dragon Ball, like a beginning Dragon Ball. So the power height in beginning of Dragon Ball is planetary. It's like they introduce new people every arc. That's like every 10 episodes or so, I guess. I don't know. Well, I'm not up to date with manga that much, but so there's this character called Moro. I don't really know. But I'm done with my video because I explained a lot of Dragon Ball in this video. I'm tired.